The Pokemon Regulation F format has officially released, but players have access to this format early through Pokemon Showdown and limitless online tournaments. In the metagame for Regulation F, Entei has been reigning supreme, but why? On paper, it looks to be a worse Dragonite. Its attack stat is lower, and it has an arguably worse defensive typing. The only thing Entei does better than Dragonite is resist Flutter Mane, until you look at its signature move, Sacred Fire. Not only this, but Entei also has good synergy with other top Pokemon like Ogerpon and Xianpao. Flutter Mane is everywhere, surprising nobody, but Entei completely walls it with the typical set of Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Stomping Tantrum, and Snarl, with Terra Normal and an Assault Vest. Flutter Mane rarely run Power Gem, preferring to run Misty Terrain for the Amoonguss matchup, Parashong for the Dondozo matchup, or Charm for tools against physical attackers. Entei has the ability Inner Focus, just like Dragonite, making it a Pokemon that has the option of Terra Normal Extreme Speed beside Xianpao without needing to worry about Fake Out or Intimidate. Most Entei run Assault Vest over Choice Band though, because Entei's main draw is a bulky Fire type that counters the current metagame very well. Since Entei gets Stomping Tantrum, typical Raging Bolts aren't a problem, since Stomping Tantrum does a significant amount to each, and you can Extreme Speed to get out of a Thunderclap. Not that it matters, since if you run Assault Vest, Raging Bolt really isn't doing that much to you anyway. Many Entei teams also run Ogerpon Wellspring to eat up the Searching Strikes that would normally be your biggest weakness. Entei also has an insanely good signature move in Sacred Fire. Sacred Fire is a 100 base power fire type move that has a 50% chance to burn the target. That is insanely good because 50% of the time you just kill Xianpao, even through Focus Sash. You can also use this attack to bail yourself out of unwinnable situations, by burning something that would normally KO your Pokemon, then surviving its physical attacks. The only drawback is that it's only 95% accurate, which is the same accuracy as Icy Wind. This drawback isn't enough to run another fire move over it. Some players run Flare Blitz in the Snarl slot, because then you get more damage if you need it, but typically, Snarl is good if Entei can't damage your opponent's Pokemon, or you just need to weaken special attackers. Entei also has good synergy with Pokemon like Ogerpon Wellspring and Raging Bolt, since Raging Bolt and Ogerpon both beat Urshifu, which would typically be Entei's main counter. Xianpao and Entei also have good synergy since Entei is one of the few Pokemon that learn Extreme Speed and have Inner Focus, giving Dragonite a run for its money. However, Entei doesn't need the Choice Band to overwhelm opponents, and the ability to freely switch between moves is typically more valuable for Entei. In conclusion, Entei has been winning many tournaments for good reason. Entei is an incredibly strong Pokemon that fills a very broad role on a team, rivaling the likes of Incineroar. Thank you all for watching.